Hi, James Polk here with Apex Law Service. I run a small process serving, legal document assistance, skip tracing for process service, and contract paralegal work, as well as private investigation assistance work business here out of North County, San Diego. ApexLawService.com is our website. We are Apex Law Service. You can pay us right on our website through PayPal or through our Stripe portal. Um, what we do as a process serving business is we use independent contractors and we pay them per attempt. So you get quality attempts each time. Sometimes process servers, when they work for the larger businesses, that if you compare our prices, you'll see we come in at about $130 per what's called a contract, and they charge around $95. And what they only do though is they pay someone $20 to get the serve done, and they keep the other $70. And what you get there is you get someone trying to maybe cut corners to get something in that business's way of looking at things considered as a serve because they left the documents with someone. They might not have properly ascertained who they were, and it's not as big of a deal when you use your intuition that it's someone if it's a credit card lawsuit, because credit cards are billion-dollar businesses and people really don't feel like they can fight them and they don't really win that often. But if it's a smaller case, like if you're using us and you're a self-represented litigant who's filed in small claims, maybe we've helped you with legal document assistance or somebody else helped you, you read about how to do it yourself, or you're just a small law firm and you need someone locally, we're going to be dealing with cases where the defendant or whoever you're serving documents to is a lot more closely involved with you as the plaintiff or someone who's filed any other types of documents. So they know more about the situation. They're more likely to argue. That's what we see working with other types of cases, with small claims especially, is that you really need to do service of process correctly. And I'm not saying that those other businesses don't do things correctly, but I worked for one of those other businesses, and there are times where I would just report the serve attempt really, really precisely and accurately, but there are ways where I could see I had to decide to I always sided on the side of, well, no, this wasn't a serve. This wasn't a serve. I would always side on the side of caution, even though I have my view that I know people are going to side the other way because they want to make money. Um, so we pay people just $9. When you pay us $10 an attempt, we pay them $9. When you pay us $50 a serve, we pay them $40. We charge $30 for each proof of service or affidavit regarding proof of reasonable diligence. That's when we do 8 attempts at the specified times throughout the 7-day week cycle. We do it over a month, and we do skip tracing. We can do it more quickly if you need us to. We can cycle through. What we charge you for is 3 um, affidavits regarding proof of reasonable diligence. It's $400, but we refund back to you anything that's unused. So we do up to $50 of skip tracing. We have a little buffer in there in case there's some incidental filings, or there's this other thing called a proof of non-service, where we get to an address, get some information from someone, check it out, and then we see that it's credible and that that wasn't the place to go to. But really, it's usually an issue with there was no way to find out any other way. Through our skip tracing methods for $50 of work using the research portals that we have, you wouldn't have figured out not to go to this place because it's the last known address and it's where all their information shows. You would have to pay a private investigator maybe $1,000 to find this piece of information, and that's not what you do when you start out a file. You just, it's not how you do it. So sometimes maybe we've gone through 2 or 3 attempts, so it's $30 that you've spent, but then we go to the next place that we know to go to with that piece of information, and we get it done more quickly. So it's really prepaid fees, and then it's a hybrid type of contract where it's not a true retainer where we've earned that money because we've collected it. No, we refund back to you the unused portions. So you don't have to worry about us trying to make too much money off of a deal with you. We just want to know that we have a sufficient amount of money to start work and to reasonably be able to expect that we're going to get done for you what you need um, for your court case. So we can do legal document assistance for you also. We can connect you with a private investigator and do some of the research for them with them. And also we can connect you with an attorney and do what research and writing tasks that they can ask us to do as a contract paralegal business. So I went through the University of San Diego's paralegal program in 2014. I got into small claims and enforcement of judgment right away. It took me a while to get into process serving. I've done 700 resolutions myself as an individual process server, getting all the way to an affidavit regarding proof of reasonable diligence or proof of non-service or proof of service. I think I served 400 something documents, and the rest 200 something were 300 something were the other type where it's not served, but it's still something that is fileable and usable in a court case. So now I'm into facilitating that for more people in a broader area as an office operator of a business. I'm the trustee of Apex Law Service, and as such, it's my pride in my business to provide you a quality service. So please check out our contracts below. The big button contract right below this video shows the contract for process service, and then right below that there's a smaller button. Our contracts are for everything we do at Apex Law Service are there. You can see our independent contractor agreement and see how we work with the people who do work for us. So hopefully, we can help you get what you need done, and you refer us to your friends. All right, thanks for listening to the video. I go a little longer than just an elevator pitch because I like explaining a few more things and making sure to help you feel settled about using us. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and have a great day.